This is Gary Science, and such an honor to talk to you guys today on another very important topic. And make sure you are subscribed if you are just watching videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? So now, and make sure you share this video, okay? Share to anybody you know it will be helpful or that need this video. Just share, like, subscribe. Okay, for this show we want to talk to you about how great people all think. That's the topic we want to discuss today. How great people all think. Okay, we want to talk about mindset. What is it in them that makes them so special, that makes them live this smooth life? Like, check, the simple truth is this: many successful people don't go through stress. Check them very well. Like, they live sweet life. That's the simple truth. So we want to know exactly what they possess or how they train themselves to be able to attain that stability, okay, such level of performance in this game of life. So that's what we want to talk about here today. So right now we have famous drink, okay, famous fruit drink. The way I am creating a fruit drink, okay, as you can see, we just opened this one. The video will be available tomorrow. We just opened this video, this canned drink, famous fruit drink, famous soft fruit drink, and this one was really explosive. It gave a very explosive reaction. The video will be available on the show on our shorts feeds. I think on our shorts feed. I think by tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Okay, so this is another one we created today. Sorry, sometime I think last 2 days ago, but obviously the reaction is not a successful one. As you can see, the can is not yet stiff, still normal. Okay, I can press it. If the reaction was actually going on, the can would be swollen by now. Okay, so that is it. So obviously something happened, probably because of the content of what was put into it. But obviously I know what is going on, but I can't tell you. Okay, so make sure you subscribe, follow this drink to see the future of this drink. Once this drink becomes successful, you are going to taste it. It's going to go worldwide. So follow it. Why not follow it so you see how it started? So subscribe for more. So for today, right now, we are talking to you about how great people all think. Okay, what is it in them that makes them so successful? Like, the simple truth is this: life is sweet, and those people who have actually gotten this idea on how to live well, on how to perform well in the game of life, are actually doing it. That's the simple truth. Many people don't believe you can have a life without struggles, without sorrows here and there, but the truth is this: it is possible. You can have a life that is free from sadness, free from pain, free from everything you think. It's a simple truth. People are living in that energy state right now, that energy level. Okay, so we want to know what great people all have in common, okay, or what they possess, and it gives them this ability, this extraordinary ability to play the game of life so well that they face, even if they have negativity, it's just 1%. Okay, let's say 1% a day. Listen, the reason why I'm saying this is I myself personally have evolved to the point where, like, I face little or no negativities in my life. Personally, there was a period, as there were some period in my life where, like, I was just having every single day going smoothly for me. Every day going smoothly for me. This happened consistently for a very long period of time. Okay, so this made me to think, like, this is possible. Like, living smooth life free from pain, stress, hatred is possible. Successful people always say this, like, always affirms that this thing is possible. All great people live like they don't have problems, but many people doubt it. It can't be real, it can't be true, but in the real sense it is possible and it is true. Example of someone like that: Wesley Version. Check his channel. Like, you will believe that guy is swimming in money. You will believe that guy is swimming in happiness every day, but many people will doubt it. But the truth is, it is possible. So I want to talk about how they all think in common. What are the things that you could use or put into your life? Like one that's going to help you go far is sincerity. Be sincere to yourself. If you're not happy every day of your life, tell yourself, hey, I am not happy every day of my life, and something has to be done. Okay, so that is what we want to talk to you about right now in this video. We want to learn how great people all think. What makes a man great? Is it the money? Is it the lifestyle? Is it everything? We are going to know in this video, okay? So number one, let's understand how they all think first. Number one, great people all think big. Now check yourself very well. Are you really thinking big? Do you really think big? Do you really dream big? Do you know what it means to dream? It's not something you just wake up. It's not an intention. Dream is not intention. Dream is something that you just allow to just go, 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 go. Dream is more than intention. Okay? Do you dream big? Great people, successful people, rich people all think big. That is one thing they do. That is one thing great people do. Okay, probably it's one factor why they are successful and others are not. They all think big. It takes a man who thought big to build Tesla. It takes a man who thought big to build SpaceX. It takes a man who thinks big to build rockets. Like, it takes someone who thinks big. Check all of them who are super successful. They all think big. They all thought big first before the money came. Think about that. Jeff Bezos, Amazon. I heard when he had no money and he was interviewed, he promised the world. He said, I am going to create a company that's going to export things, that's going to sell things worldwide. I said I watched a video on this where someone told us in the video that this is what Jeff Bezos did before he got his money. He was broke, but he promised the world that he was going to create a company. What does that mean? Thinking big. It takes a man to think big to actually say such a thing, even when he was broke and penniless. What am I trying to say? Successful people, great people, anybody you know, Abraham Lincoln, any great man or woman you know, they all in the past all thought big. If they are no more, if they are still in existence, they all think big. Facebook, all of them all think big. Okay, it takes a man who thinks big to build big things. Very simple. So how do you know a man who thinks big? Check what he's doing. Very simple. So the second we have is they always see rays of hope in their darkest moments. Now this has to do with how you deal with negativity, how you deal with circumstances that are not under your control. Now here's how great people do it. Take note, they possess these characteristics before they ever become great. This is the biggest mistake people make. They think, okay, a man is rich. Okay, rich people are not worried about life. Like, let me correct something. They say something like, many people make a mistake. Over here in Nigeria, they will tell you, time is money. That thing is a very, very big lie. It's a thumping lie. The reverse is the correct one. Money is time. Because when you have money, you have enough time to do whatever you want to do. It's very simple. It takes a man who has money to meditate. That's time. Okay, so what I'm trying to say right now, how great people deal with bad circumstances, okay, is a factor why they are great. And they possess these things first before ever they become great. Understand that? Before ever they become rich, before ever they become successful, they possessed all these traits, all these characteristics, all this mental attitude. They all possess them first before ever they become rich. So understand that. So they always see rays of hope in their darkest moments. What does this mean? They are always hopeful. They always believe in themselves. It takes a man who believes in himself to see rays of hope when he's in his darkest moment. That is something. So they are tough. Okay, they are tough and they deal with should I say unpleasant circumstances the right way. Then number 3 is they learn not to act small. Now they learn it. Understand? Like write all these things down and break them down for yourself. What are you going to start doing? Like don't expect me to just give you a magic word or a combination of magic letters that will just make your life turn around for good. Nope. I may give you some, like what I'm just trying to say, right? I may just give you all these words, but only number 3 and number 6 may be useful to you. All you need to do is bring it to yourself and select the ways in which number 3 and number 6 could be of help to you. Just like what am I trying to say is this, like it's not magic here. What I'm giving to you here is not magic. It won't turn your life around overnight. Okay, you may just need only number 2 and number 3. You throw away the rest ones that are irrelevant to you. We are unique beings. Don't expect me to give you everything that will work for you. Nope. Some things that work for me may not work for you. Understand that early. You are unique. Get what works for you. The best students in University of Ilorin in Nigeria who studied medicine, I think 2 years ago, you know what she said? She said like, I am the best because I studied myself. He said I also have good social interaction even on the internet, but I emerged the best student from medicine department. Like what? How did she do it? You have to study yourself. As I'm here right now, I know what works for me. I know how to read in a way that I myself will understand. If you apply such stuff, it may not be successful for you. What am I trying to say right now? But it may also be successful for you. But what am I trying to say? Not everything I will give here will work for you. But there's no error in trying. Okay? So that is it. So they learn not to act small. All great people in common. These are common traits. Okay, so if you want to be great, you have to possess these things first before you become great. They learn not to act small. Now, what are your steps? How do you really view life? Have you really gotten a slight version or a slight portion of what you really want out of life? For me, there was a time when I was doing my business and the first attempt I make was not really successful at all. Second attempt was not really successful. You know what I did? I did not quit until I started doing it to the extent where I started to see this I started to see results, even if it was little. Okay, then before I relaxed. So what am I trying to say? Great people don't act small. They act big. They act big. They give big should I say big shots all the time. That's what they do. And how do you give big shots? From practice. Practice to give small shots will help you give big shots. So what am I trying to say? All great people are all action takers, and this helps them not to act small. The number 4 we have, they really don't come about outcomes. They really don't care about outcomes when they are on the right path. All great people don't care about outcomes when they are on the right path. Check most of successful wrestlers you see today. They don't care like if they are injured. They don't break their arms, they don't care if they break their legs, they don't care if they have a dislocated arm, radius, bone, if it is totally ruined. They don't care. All they just want is win. I want to win. What am I trying to say? They don't care about outcomes. They just make sure they are on the right path. That's one thing that great people all do. Then the next we have is they don't think speed is better or more important than taking the right direction. All great people don't believe in speed. They all believe in taking the right direction. They all believe in being in the right direction. A car who drives fast, okay, is not a wise car. Better than the other one who drives slowly but takes the right direction. Okay, so that is the simple thing you should understand. The number 7 we have is they are all ready to make mistakes because to them mistakes are lessons no one can teach except life. All great people were and are always ready to make mistakes because to them mistakes are lessons that only life can teach at that particular time. So they are all ready to make mistakes, and they don't do different things. They do one thing until they become successful in it, because at first attempt there are going to be mistakes. To them the mistakes are lessons, so they will take the lessons and try again. That's how they succeed. When they succeed in one, they go over to another one. That's how great people all think. So if you check yourself right now, you're doing the opposite of this. this, you have to adjust right now. Take it, accept it to yourself. It's better you accept it now, you be at peace with yourself, instead of you trying to lie to yourself that you are great and whereas you are not great. Subscribe for more. Now, the last we have here is they believe they can do anything and more. These qualities make them great. Now, great people believe they can do anything they want to do. But the people that are not great, or the opposite people to this mentality, always think that, oh, I can't do everything. They always judge. Why? Because they always judge themselves from probably past results. Understand that any result you got probably 2 years ago, okay, on any attempt you took, was just that result that was testing your ability at that particular time. Understand that. You write an exam, for example, and the results comes out. That result does not tell you what you can be. It only tells at that particular time this person was tested, this was what it came up with. Very simple. So that was a test for that particular time. Haven't you learned more from that time to where you are right now? So why do you think your ability is still dependent on what you could do at that time? This is the mistake, but great people understand this. They quickly get this into their head, into their cranium. But the opposite people just live their life like that, thinking, 2 years ago I could not do that thing and now I can't do it. They don't understand that 2 years ago that test was just for that particular space-time, for that particular time, and not for your whole life. There's no test that can test your whole life. Understand that. So things are changing. So these are things we have given to you. We believe they are helpful to you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We have to go right now. We are not having episode 2 for this particular talk. We have rounded up everything. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed it. Like, one thing I want to teach you again is don't lie to yourself. If you are not taking the right steps, take it to yourself. You may be sad, but it will give you joy later. And for you to lie to yourself and end up in misery. Goodbye. This is all we have for you. Bye.